Well, hey PBC, it's Tuesday and it's Luke and Brian again, and we just wanted to reach out to you this morning and say what a great week it was just this past week, and what a great Sunday we had. It was really a good Sunday, and we really did hope you enjoyed. Really do hope you enjoyed our video this past week. We had fun doing that, and we hope you had fun watching that. And we'll maybe we'll do some more like that in the future, but we really enjoyed doing that. But do keep in mind, VBS is coming up in less than 2 weeks now, and this Wednesday night's gonna be water night and fun night for the kids, and the next Wednesday night's gonna be our start to decorating. So if you're available next Wednesday night, we could use you, and we go ahead and start getting things set up and done as far as decorating goes for VBS. And pretty soon we'll have some tickets for you for chicken dinner sales also to help fund our mission trip that we have coming up in June. I was thinking this morning, you know, I believe you have to come to a place in your Christian life where you don't believe in coincidence anymore, that nothing's done by accident, and we have to believe, we need to believe, we choose to believe in the sovereignty of God. And, you know, things happen. We're not going into details. We've seen things recently, but we see things happen, and we can always look back at those things and see God's fingerprints all over them. You know, I heard a story, it was a Paul Harvey story actually, back in World War II. One of our B-29s took off, and its target was Kokura, Japan, and I hope I'm saying that right, I'm not sure, but it was Kokura, Japan. And in that time, there were many U.S. soldiers being held as prisoners of war in Japan at that point. But the target for that B-29 was Kokura, and when they got to their target, it was covered in clouds, and they circled for an hour, and they simply could not see their target, and they were getting low on fuel, critically low on fuel, and the frustrated captain and crew had to go to a secondary target. And when they flew over to the secondary target, they, you know, bombs away, they released their terrible payload, but and headed back, only to learn that just a week before, all of the U.S. prisoners of war had been moved to Kokura, Japan. Had they dropped their bombs on Kokura, they would have killed many of their own fellow soldiers, and they were prevented from doing that. Now we can look at that and go, what a coincidence. It was cloud covered and they couldn't see. I choose today to look at that and go, it was the providence of God. God made it so that they didn't kill their own brothers and sisters. I have a verse for you. It's from 2 Samuel 7:28, and it says, "O sovereign Lord, you are God. Your words are trustworthy, and you have promised these good things to your servant." And I think this is a great verse of praise. And this is how we should praise God in times like this. When we see His hand clearly, His promises are true, He is trustworthy. Live today knowing that God is sovereign, and He is true, and He is trustworthy. I want to live my life looking for His touch and no longer having to look back and see where He's been because of His fingerprints on it. Now that's a good thing too, but I want to live my life looking for His touch. So I hope that encourages you today. Our God is sovereign, He is faithful, and He is true to His people. So live in that promise today. Don't forget, VBS is coming up, and we are so excited. So listen, guys, we'll see you next week. I hope you have a great week.